Okay, I think we're live. How's it going? Big news. Cool. I don't think I streamed yesterday. I was too busy kind of recording. And there was no video today because I had a meeting today, which I was a little bit late for because our internet went off for a bit. But yeah, what is up, big noobs? Let's go get some vouchers. What's up, Spell? What's up, Larry? What's up, Blaze? What's up, What? What's up, Ezza? How's it going? And of course, Krilla already coming in with the 5 before I even went live. Why you gotta go live when I'm prepping pasta salad? Yes. I was recording, some of the 24-hour hunting video, so that's why it's kind of a later stream than usual. But let's get straight into some raids. We gotta farm some vouchers. Have I considered Bar Badger Clutch Dauntless? It's not bad in theory. The team that I have is pretty good though. Grimline can take more hits from the Gara drone than Bar Badger can. And then also, I don't really need like a full team, honestly. Grimline sometimes can just beat it solo. But then Wrestling is also really, really good. But yeah, it's probably not bad though, gamble. Flamethrower? You mean Fire Breath? Tundralin? I don't think that really makes sense. Because you know it's an Ice-type Vara. I'm gonna have to say no to that one. Also, I don't know why, but I went to my homepage just there. Just to close out of like the Roblox pop-up. That doesn't go away anymore for some reason. Like, once the game launches, that used to go away. For me, for some reason, it doesn't now. I don't know if anyone else has that like same issue, but it is really freaking annoying. Let me put the strum in the Discord as well. Discord. Loomian and videos and Ikazune. Okay, we're done. Is Himber getting buffed? I mean, technically, yeah. It's getting Deep Freeze, which is kinda only really for Tsukame and Luminame. And then it's also getting its Yeti's Wrath changed to basically be a Rogue Assault clone. Instead of being like an Outrage clone. Any codes? I don't think there are any brand new codes with this event. You can get some boost tokens though if you do like the raid quests. If you beat all 3 of the normal versions and then all 3 of the nightmare versions, you get some tokens. Oh no, I was posting the stream in Loomian's Discord. I have a Discord server, but I don't really use it that much. The only, like, I'm in like a lot of servers on Discord, but I don't really talk in a lot of them. It's mostly like just some Loomian PvP channels, but I'm using it to like talk to the devs. So yeah, I mean, there's probably like some people that talk in my Discord, but I don't really like spend that much time in there. I have considered deleting it, but it's like, if I ever want to do videos with my community, I do need a Discord, I guess. But I don't know. I'm just like leaving it for now, and like if people want to like hang out in it, it's fine. But I don't really use it that much. I just don't have enough time to like really do anything in it. Like, sure, like game nights sound fun, but I would rather like spend time recording videos or just streaming. So I don't know. How much is a ruby Eliguana worth? I have no idea. I don't trade. Can you check if my Discord is blacklisted from getting gammas? You're at 15 alphas. I can't check because it will reveal that you are. So, you know. What's up, Krilla? How's it going? When are we getting Coconut Bomb Kanibo? I don't think we're ever gonna do that. I don't think Kanibo needs a buff. Like, don't get me wrong. Kanibo hasn't really been used that much as of, like, recent. But I don't think it needs a buff. It's just that you would rather have, like, other water types on your team. Like, you've got Luminame, Sukame, like, defensively. Then, like, for offensive Loomies, you've got, like, the Kuda, which is very popular. Some people still use Leviatros, but not that many, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of competition for water types. And then Brawler, I think most people generally lean for, like, Grimuline, Tatab, I guess. What about Bane of Haste Bewarned? No, I don't think Bane of Haste is gonna be given to Bewarned. I think it's honestly fine how it is. Let me move my camera to the right side. I keep forgetting the health bars are on the bottom left. Am I just looking for a Gamma or Rainbow Wisp? Well, I'm just trying to get to 1,000 vouchers for a video. That's all I really care about. After I've done my 1,000, I'll probably just like open up the rest of them, not in a video. But yeah, this week I'm mostly focused on recording the 24-hour hunting video for Scorbs, and then next week I'll like try and collect the very last vouchers I need. I think we're on like 300 vouchers now, or maybe close to 300s. I think a lot of them, though, have actually gone from trading. I think, like, maybe half of them. Maybe a little bit more than half. What do you think about Soul Burst Obsidian? I think Obsidian could have a cool Soul Burst. I'm not really too sure, like, which route it would go down, though. Like, would it get, like, chunkier? Or would it get, like, maybe a little bit more offense? It really depends. Like, Soul Burst, like, stats-wise and abilities really depends on, like, their design. So I really don't know. Am I still buying vouchers? Yeah, I'll probably trade for some vouchers still. I'll still probably trade for some. I will check after this battle how many I still need. I still need like a lot of them, but I don't know if I want to trade for all of them. Because I'm probably not going to stream hunting for Scorbs until the video's done. Because if I like do like 6 hours of hunting for the video, and then like 2 hours hunting on stream for the Scorbs, and in those 2 hours streamed, I get something really rare where it's like, okay, well now, probably my luck for the video is ruined. So I'm probably not going to get anything super good in the video now. So yeah. Usually like, when an event comes out, I try to speedrun the 24-hour videos. Unless there's like a part 2. If I know that there's going to be a part 2 for the event, where we add a null or reskin into the game, I will usually push back the 24-hour videos until that's released. Have you already gotten yourself a Gamma Mecha Ika? No, I haven't used any of my vouchers outside of the video. The Ikazune PvP video. I redeemed a couple of them just for PvP, and that's all I did. We're still stocking up on them. Ow. How many vouchers do I have right now? I have something. I don't know. I think I've said like already 5 times in like this one battle. I'll check after this one. So give me a minute. Is there a chance Gadron raids can be a permanent? No, these are events. These are not going to be permanents. Who determines what Loomian gets to soul bursts? Right now it's just the event ones. We don't have like any adventure raid like permanent raid setup. The only adventure soul bursts we have are the ones that you get for doing like the mission, quest mission, after Atlantean Part 2. Other than that, everything is like event raid soul burst right now. Before we like introduce like overworld adventure raids, we want Route 9 out. Yeah, the UMV ones, but the UMV ones are special obviously because it doesn't really make sense to put those behind like a raid boss fight because they're not meant to technically exist. But yeah, let's see, how many vouchers? We got like almost 300s, not too bad. Not too bad, so I still need like 700, so I got a lot of trading to do. Talking about Soul Burst Icicle, do you have anything in mind to unban it? Reworking? No. For like a double, if we ever do like a double season, which I've probably already mentioned it, I'm very unlikely gonna do a double season year 1. I'll probably look into doing a potential double season for year 2 next year. There's still a lot that I need to do to like make doubles a little bit more balanced and to actually like give it a little bit more like options. Like we didn't have Tailwind, we're gonna get Tailwind most likely with next season. Like stuff like that. So we're just not gonna get doubles. But in a doubles season format, Icicle is permabanned, doesn't matter. In a singles, Icicle's a little bit more balanced, but it's still like, I would say a little bit too goods. I would say right now, I don't really want to unban Icicle. I will probably look at Icicle again in the future, when we get access to more soul bursts. Right now, because we have like a super like limited pool for soul bursts. I mean, what soul bursts are you really considering right now for PvP? Like if Icicle was brought back into the mix, Icicle would be the #1 used soul bursts. I don't think it would be close. Or maybe a restricted system. I would be down for a restricted system, but that wouldn't include Soul Burst Icicle. Soul Bursts are already technically restricted because you can only use one of them. But yeah, I would be down to try like a legendary restricted formats. I'm probably gonna wait low until I buff all of the roamers, so like they're somewhat on the same playing field. I think it's safe to say low, Dusky is probably not gonna be like people's restricted Loomian. I feel like restricteds as well probably work better in double battles. Single battles can get a little bit weird. Because it ultimately is a 1v1 in most situations. Like here you got like switching and pivoting. But it's like, it's really easy to get rid of certain Loomians that like threaten your restricted Loomian, and then you just instant win, if the restricted Loomians are that strong. So yeah, restricted formats are definitely more balanced for a doubles formats. When does this event end? Was it 11th, I think we said? The raid is on Route 7, if you haven't been to the raid yet. Ow. I see, but yeah, Soul Burst Icicle in double, I mean, yeah, it's way too much. In singles, fine after the nerfs? I don't think so. I still think Icicle is incredibly overwhelming. Like, right now for Icicle, there really isn't any counterplay other than bringing your own Bane of Haste user. I think that's, like, kind of the only counterplay. You can bring your own Bane of Haste to Loomian, but if your team isn't made for Bane of Haste, then you're kind of screwed. You basically just have to, like, put Bane of Haste in your team just to counter and get rid of Bane of Haste early. It doesn't seem like a good idea, unbanning it right now. If Mutagon isn't nerfed by a then restrict it. Mutagon is probably fine, to be honest. I don't know why people are saying Mutagon is too broken right now. It seems fine. Like, he had a strong, but I mean, we still need wall breakers. I'm not gonna nerf Mutagon just because people don't like wall breakers. That seems really dumb. What about Cephalops? Cephalops was a different story. Cephalops just had legitimately, like, no switch-ins. Nothing in the game really could switch into Water, Dark, and Ice. Other than, like, what Bezel do. Like, that was, like, generally, like, one of the only Loomies that can switch into it. Other than that, you're kind of, like, trying to revenge kill it. Like, every time that Cephalops hits the field uncontested, it is getting a KO, or you have to play, like, very carefully against it. Parasol? What does Parasol do to it, low? Like, Parasol doesn't hit it. It does now because it's gonna get Electric type moves, but before it got Electric type moves, what did it do? And actually, no. I don't think Parasol can anymore because Cephalops has Parasitize now as well. So actually, I don't think Parasol can switch into it anymore. Ow. Wasn't Grimmerline supposed to get a new move called Pat Down? Yeah, every roamer is planned to get a new move sometime in the future. I don't know when, though. Like, eventually. Also, why did that Nova Dace do, like, no damage? Who's using Parasitize Cephalops? I would imagine most people probably are, aren't they now? Obviously it's banned, so technically no one is. But what did it lose again? It lost Brainwash, which nobody used. Did it lose Frostbeam as well? It, like, lost something. One of its coverage moves it lost. It has Water Dark. I think it lost Ice. It lost Frostbeam. Okay, yeah. So, do you even have, like, any good third range attacks? Parasitize is great, low. It gets to hit Lashent, which I think is probably the only thing I need to say for it to be worth it. Oh yeah, Sleet Shot 2. It just doesn't have Ice. Parasitize lets it hit Lashent and other dark types, I guess. So, like, Parasol. Obviously, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be, like, as good as, like, the Frostbeam version, but it's still pretty good. Like, overall, it's, like, a pretty small nerf, but, like it is a small nerf. It's basically just, like, a tweak in how it works. Is Valkyrie guaranteed to happen? Yes. If it's on the list right now, it's most likely guaranteed, unless someone brings up a good point about something being too strong that I haven't considered. But yeah, so far, everything on the list I think is practically confirmed. Does Drainage stack with Draenob? What do you mean? You can have both of them, and it should overlap. They should overlap each other. I think they've always worked together, low, because the item was made for Florent originally, although Florent is not good. Any giveaways? I don't really have anything to give away, I don't think. So, no? I actually don't remember when the last time I did a giveaway was on stream. It's probably been years since I've done one of those. Swolder should get drainage. I honestly don't even know if it would use it. I don't know if it would use it, to be honest. Mutagun is very powerful. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying Mutagun isn't powerful. I don't think it's broken, though. I personally don't think it's broken. I mean, it's definitely a good wall breaker. Probably, like, I think actually right now, probably the best wall breaker in the game. I'm trying to, like, think about, like, what other wall breakers we have. Like, Trumbull. I don't think I'd put Trumbull in the same level as Mutagun. Maybe Grimmaline? Grimmaline's pretty good. Like, maybe, like, Mutagun, best wall breaker, and then Grimmaline, maybe? Potentially? Will Krakaloa lose Scorching Skin? I don't think I'm doing that one for Season 3. Krakaloa is very strong. I mean, to be honest, Krakaloa is like the only Soul Burst people are using right now. The only issue with like Krakaloa is there just isn't too many Soul Bursts that you can even potentially use. Like, Gas Stroke is fine, it's a good noob killer. Dakuda, like, Soul Burst Dakuda is fine, is good, but why run Soul Burst Dakuda when you can run Soul Burst Krakaloa and run Gloves or Boots Dakuda? Like, so yeah. Yeah, Venusaur is also, like, pretty good at a wall breaker, but I don't think I would put that on the same level as, like, Mutagon. Yeah, I've seen a couple of Soul Burst Stratosaurs, but, not as many as, like, we used to. Like, I don't know what happened to the Stratosaur. Like, I know it got a couple of nerfs. I think it used to have high-pitched reach, now it has... it's not Resonate. There's another airtight sound-based move it got to replace high-pitched reach. Yeah, it got Dissonant card. And then it also lost Gust. Was that really, like, all it needed to lose for it to become, like, not as good? Is there any difference in making Vari PvPs? What do you mean, Narton? Every Vari evolution is, like, vastly different from one another. Like, some of them have, like, a little bit of overlap, but for the most part, they're all pretty different. Yeah, I got my 100,000 play button. I think it's just under my bed in storage. I don't have anywhere to hang it, so it's just in storage. 100% critical hits can ignore defenses like Tam. Yeah. Critical hits bypass all stat increases. That's how it's always worked. Room tour? There isn't really anything to show, it's just my PC, a couple of drawers, my green screen, and my exercise bike. Like, that's all this room is. There's legitimately nothing in here. Soul Burst Dragodyne is good, but I think you need, like, a specific team comp with it. Like, Soul Burst Krakaloa is great because you can slap it on any team. Like, if you have 6 Loomians on your team, and you're trying to, like, think, you can't decide, like, what your 7th Loomian is gonna be, and you haven't used your Soul Burst yet, Crackle is just great to slot onto basically any team. Whereas for Dregodine, we can't really fit it on every team. I think it like is more geared. I think actually a lot of Banana Split users are using it. Yeah, I think most people use it with Banana Split right now. Make Resentful 75%? Nah, Resentful is fine how it is. Imperior can just get buffed in other ways, and that's completely fine. Name me 2 things that can consistently switch into Mutagon. Vesperatu... and... what else resists Brawler and Mind? I actually have not even like seen any Mutagons that often. Loomians. Like, also there's Vesperatu. I mean, yes, Sukame definitely can. But I don't think I would consider that a hard counter. That's more like a check, to be honest. Meditoad, yeah, I use Meditoad on a lot of my teams. Like, Luminami... okay, here's the thing, Glow. Luminami isn't a counter because Mutagon can set up on it. It's you're mostly using Luminami to pivot into something to force Mutagon out of the battle. So Vesperatu is a hard counter. Sukame is kind of the same. You're not using Sukame to beat Mutagon, you're using it to slow pivot into something else. So yeah, hard counters would be like your Vesperatu. Is Meditoad like a hard counter? Like, Meditoad can threaten it with Tase, it can get rid of its held item, it can slow pivot. Meditoad has a really good matchup into it. Luminami, Sukame. You're running Rant Sukame. I don't know how good that one is. I don't know how good that one is. Also, Curlic number 2. I don't know if you saw Plushie Collection Tower. I probably won't. I mean, I don't really have that many plushes. Just the Loomian stuff and my Beldum and Metagross, that's kind of it. It's most like a check. I mean, What else is there? What, terrifying users do we have? Mutagon absolutely just cakewalks over Tyrex and Seer Knight. Can't do that. I'm gonna go for rest. Garlash, I mean, is a terrifying user, but that definitely isn't gonna hold up. Those are the only ones that I can think of off the top of my head. Tyrex is good as long as Mutagon doesn't predict with Mega Punch. Well, I mean, yeah, but Tyrex is not a good... Tyrex is not a counter, and it is definitely not a check. Because, like, yeah, you switch in, but I don't think Tyrex is one-shot in Mutagon. So you're just gonna get hit on the second turn anyway. Mutagon has Frost Punch, so no. Ursoul has got priority, but it can't switch into a Cycle Slap. No, Cycle Slap. Telekinetic Sweep. So that's kind of like a check, I guess. I mean, there's definitely counterplay to Mutagon. Okay, let me put it this way. There is way more counterplay for Mutagon compared to Cephalops. Not even close. Like, not even close. I mean, it's pretty easy to bruise. Whenever I'm streaming, I'm mostly just like talking to chat while I'm just clicking buttons. is pretty easy. Also, in today's stream, we gotta go over some soul bursts, heights, and weights. So, oh boy, that's gonna be fun. That is gonna be fun. I don't know how I'm gonna check like Loomian's heights low compared to their normal forms. Because I can't put the Loomians in the overworld unless I go into the test server, but I'm not pulling up the test server on stream. That could easily go bad. And I'm probably gonna leak everything. Infinix is a great late game sweeper against range attackers. I mean, yeah. But you could say that about a lot of Loomians. Like, if the opponent has no melee attackers, Soul Burst Gastro automatically wins. But that doesn't make Soul Burst Gastro goods. You're like looking for, like, you're fishing for good matchups. How are you willingly killing off the healthiest archetype in the game, balanced by letting Mutagon roam on free? Is it low? What's the issue for Mutagon? I personally think it's fine. Because here's the thing. If people complain about Mutagon, like, what were we doing before all of the other wall breakers got nerfed? Like, Azeroth, also like the very OG Trumbull. There have been so many wall breakers in the game. I really don't think Mutagon is anywhere near as good as Lem. Colosseum? Yeah, I could probably do that, Raph. Like, I don't think Mutagon is anywhere near as problematic as, like, some of the old wall breakers that we had in the game. I really don't think it's close. And also, like, if we keep nerfing, oh, this Lumi is just hitting too hard, we're just, like, nerfing all of the strongest wall breakers that exist currently in the meta, we're just not gonna have any wall breakers. Like, if Mutagon is out of the picture and gets nerfed, what else is there? Like, what other wall breakers are there? Like, Trumbull isn't that great right now, to be honest. Like, it's alright, but I don't think I would actively seek it out. Swolder is not a wall breaker. Like, Colossotrops is a wall breaker, but typing-wise, not that great. It definitely needs like a lot of hand-holding to get it fully set up. You gotta wait a turn for its ability to kick in. Like, I don't know. I would need to see like more proof of Mutagon being problematic. Like, I've basically been given no proof on like why Mutagon is problematic other than it hit my one Loomian too hard. I assure you, given it a 25% nerf is not going to murder it. It still has a lot of tools. I mean, but Mutagon just hasn't changed in a long time. So I don't know why it's causing problems now. Like, I really don't understand. Like, why is Mutagon an issue now? Like, I know that, like, somewhat recently it's got Body Crash, but I don't think we're talking about that set. Make Herbal Remedy work like Wish? No. With how strong WikiWiki is right now, with Compliant as well, WikiWiki doesn't need any more buffs right now. If anything, I would probably remove Compliant off of WikiWiki, see how that goes, and then maybe change Herbal Remedy to Wish, but that's way too soon to say. I want to give it like a full season to see how well WikiWiki is doing. If WikiWiki's win rate is super high, it's losing Compliance. That probably won't be low until like the very end of the season, so it might not take effect until Not the next season, but the season after that. We'll see. Because we say so? Well, I mean, yeah, but I like I said, I just haven't gotten enough proof yet on why it's too strong. The only like thing I've really seen people say is that it hits my one Loomian too hard. If Blissey can pass with... Well, I mean, that's completely different, though. Like... well, right now, people are saying that Mutagun needs to be nerfed. If Mutagun was put in Pokemon, there are clearly way stronger attackers than Mutagun. And also, like, Stab. So, I don't know. I don't know. Any chance Venusaur can get Lunge? That's not a bad idea, but why do you want it? Why do you want it? What is Swolder used for? Right now, probably not really much, to be honest. Okay, how was Mutagun discovered? I missed your last message. Probably explaining it. It dominated a few tournaments, so people put his eye on it. And the one dude's made a Zulong Mutagun team that absolutely messed everybody up. By doing what? By just spamming Ancient Roar on like the incoming, I'm assuming like Eliguanas. Do people still run like melee defensive Eliguanas, or has that like kind of died off because Azeroth isn't used anymore? Life Orb will come at some point in the future, I don't know when. Why do I keep nerfing Servalan? Because a lot of people complain about it still. A lot, like, for Mutagun, I haven't seen that many complaints. For like, I've seen way more complaints about Servalan. Boast, Glove, Simple. I mean, he doesn't have Boast anymore. It's Vengeance. It's losing. What was the, oh, no. I was gonna say, I was gonna ask, what was the signature move I wanted to give Mutagun again? But it already has one, I forgot. Telekinetic. Well, I think it's safe to say Mutagun probably doesn't need any buffs. If I want to do a restricted format, it would probably be fine without any buffs. Also, Krilla can roll 2. 1-5 vouchers, it's fine, Krilla. Don't worry about it. Right now, I'm just grinding Fallen myself. Has Servalan had all 3 of his abilities changed now? What was the... No, I think Confidence has always been the same, right? Boast got changed for Staunch. And Vengeance is getting changed for... Rockhead. I think Confidence has always stayed the same, right? I don't remember that one changing. Make telekinetics 75% accurate, 120 power? Okay, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Is Servalan gonna get any more recall moves? Honestly, it's probably fine with Raging Tackle for now. It is probably fine. I was actually considering just removing all of Servalan's coverage moves and just making it a powerhouse simple type. But that makes it like very like 2-dimensional. And some people already run that anyway, or they used to, like with Boast, right? People used to run Adaptive Assault, Raging Tackle as like a second powerful simple type, and then Stampede. So like, people technically used to run that anywhere. That's just Trumbull. No, Trumbull has like more coverage. Actually, no. Trumbull has Mega Chomp, Earthquake, and Rogue Assault, I think. Whereas Servalin has Body Crash. Does it have Mega Chomp as well? Servalin. I actually don't remember. I really don't remember what coverage Servalin has. Mega Chomp, Body Crash. Is that actually it? Yeah, that's actually it. Servalin practically is like simple only. Unless I miss some level 1 moves? Yeah, just simple time moves, basically. Yeah, his only coverage is Mega Chomp. I don't know if I want to give Servalin Rogue Assault anymore. Like, yet it can't hit Spirit-type Loomians, but I'm not really sure about Rogue Assaults. I just don't know what to give Servalin. It's a very awkward Loomian that can't really, like, go too far from, like, the basic attacks. It can hit metal. Oh yeah, that's true. But I mean, it can hit metal with Dark-type moves low. We need a spread simple sound-based move. Isn't... I'm pretty sure we have one. Do we not? I'm pretty sure one of them hits multiple opponents. I can check all of the moves really quick. Simple sound... Hullabaloo is single target. Shriek is single target. Conclusion technically hits everyone. High pitch screech is set to any. I'm assuming that means it just is single. Actually, yeah, it looks like we don't have any. Growl. We got Growl. Nice. Oh, does Hullabaloo hit both opponents? Hullabaloo. Apparently it doesn't. Apparently, Hullabaloo is single target. I believe that's what my spreadsheet says. I mean, I want to create... What's the, is it Horn Slam? Horn Attack? There's a bug-type move in Pokemon that's like Horn-based. I want something like that, and I might give that to Servalin, maybe? Just so it's not a complete direct copy of Trumbull. Mega Horn. I want to do, like, Mega Horn, I think. Not Horn Leech, Mega Horn. I think that would, like, separate Trumbull and Servalin enough. I just don't have Mega Horn yet. Definitely not Horn Leech. Horn Leech, Servalin sounds like an absolute nightmare. I don't like that one. I don't want to do Thunder Crash. I don't know about that one either. Like, I want to stay away for elemental moves. Servalin doesn't scream elemental moves. Like, no fire moves, no electric moves, no ice moves. Just, like, thumps, horns, or just body crash, like body slams. Just, like, basic ass attacks. Muckbuck, I don't know if I want to give it earth coverage, to be honest. Like, Trumbull, I'm a little bit more inclined to, like, experiment with. Earthquake, Mega Chomp, Rogue Assault. Like, Earthquake is, like, pushing it a little bit for Trumbull, to be honest. But I'll make an exception for it because I did, like, kill the simple type because of Trumbull. Mega Kick? Yeah, I think I would be down for Mega Kick on Servalin, not Rogue Assault. We have kind of given Rogue Assault out quite a lot to Loomians that probably don't deserve it. Also, I don't think we actually have that many Mega Kickers in the game anywhere. Vital Jab? Servalin isn't really gonna be jabbing people. I'm gonna say no to that one. Make Mega... Maz, why do you want to make everything 120 strength, 75 accuracy? What the heck? I think that's like the second or third time now you've requested that. Yeah, we have Mega Kick. I just don't think we have too many Loomians with Mega Kick. I don't know... Like, who has Mega Kick? Seer Knight? Carolyn. That is all I could name. I am legitimately unsure if anything else even has it. Mega Kick Lugiman. Who has it? Carolyn? Oh, Seer Knight doesn't have it. Seer Knight has Mega Punch. Oh, no. Seer Knight has Flaming Kick. Lumala gets it. Yeah. Who has Flaming Kick, Len? Flaming Kick, Loomian. Seer Knight has Flaming Kick, and who else? Hyrule. And then Asros and Nova. Yeah, almost nobody has, like, the kicking moves, to be honest. I also gotta make more kicks. We have, like, all of the elemental... Or, we have, like, all of the chomps we realistically ever need. Other than, like, some signature ones, maybe. We have all of the chomps that we need, other than some signature ones. We need more kicks now. I think we've got, what? Hop Kick, which is kind of like your... I think we've got Kick, which is level 1 move. Hop Kick, which is like a standard middle evolution move. Mega Kick, which is like your go-to specialty strong kick. And I think we've only got Flaming Kick for like coverage. I'm not sure if I'll do like a high jump kick. Mega Kick's getting like buffed like pretty huge. I don't know if we realistically need a high jump kick, to be honest. I'll think about it, potentially. But yeah. Actually, let me look at Pokemon kicks. Pokemon moves. What do Pokemon have for kicks? Kick. Power. Oh, their Mega Kick is normal. I think honestly Mega Kick makes more sense to be a fighting or brawler type because it's like a specialty. It's like, unless you're like, it makes sense for like skilled fighters. So brawler, I think brawler makes sense for it still. High jump kick, axe kick. I have no idea what that is. Who gets that? Oh. That must be like a new move. Medicham, Hitmonlee, Lilligant, low kicks? Low ticks? Just a strong kick. To be fair, most Loomians barely look like they can kick. I mean, yeah, that's kind of fair. That's kind of fair. I feel like most Loomians are like upper body strength, to be honest. Jump kick. Jump kick is basically our Mega Kick now, to be honest. Blaze kick, we have flame kick? Flaming kick. Oh, they have drop kick. I think we actually had that. I think I actually have drop kick. or a potential future Tatsab move, but I don't think it's a kick. I think it was called Jungle Dive. I don't think I based off a Trop Kick, I don't think. I think it just ended up being an exact copy of Trop Kick by accident. Maybe. I think that move I made back before Loomian released. Rolling Kick. Okay, I'm noticing Pokemon only has like fighting type kicks. Low kick, triple kick, double kick, rolling kick, thunderous kick, jump kick, axe kick, high jump kick. They're all fighting. They have a normal type one, which honestly I think Mega Kick should be fighting anyway. And then they have Blaze Kick and Trop Kick. So, yeah. Who gets Thunderous Kick? That sounds like Galarian... No, Moltres. Zapdos. Yeah. That's the only thing that gets it. Okay. Triple Axe is pretty funny. Oh, triple... Is that the Eyesight move? Make an axe move that allows the user to penetrate through barrier moves. Like what? Okay, here's something. I really don't think that many moves should bypass like Briar Block. What moves do we have currently in the game that can bypass Briar Block and like Magma Block? Soulstorm breaks enchantments. I think that's the only move that we have that can break enchantments just by attacking. Ghostly Howl doesn't bypass Briar Block, it bypasses Dodge and Scapegoats. Nothing? What was the move that bypasses Scapegoat, Len? Obviously all sound-based moves bypass Scapegoat, but I think there are like a couple more, right? Finesse. There's a couple of moves. Piercing Dive. Yeah, I don't know if I want to introduce any moves that bypass Briar Block. If nothing in the game currently bypasses it, either I'm just not going to introduce any, or it's going to be like very, very limited, and no like major Loomian should get those. Doubles would be hell. Like, I'm really like trying to make it so like the perfect accuracy moves are like somewhat cheaper. Sorry, are somewhat weaker or more expensive or like very niche. Just so for double battles you can still use dodge. Opinion on your Jolteus name? I missed it. I have no idea what it is. I mean, I already like did pull like a mini Urshifu with all of the Titans all-seeing abilities, but they bypass Dodge, not Briar Block. And Magma Block. No, Blazer, I don't go outside enough. Sea Song on Hydraland. Get out of here, man. What the heck? Absolutely not. You can do that in a... frick. What's the monotype metagame? Where, like, Lumia's typing gives it access to all of the moves for that typing. You can use it in that. Naligash or Megachomp Maraith? Does it not have Megachomp? Maraith. Are you sure? It's got Bamboozle. It has a Dark type move, man. Come on. It has one right there. It's got Tricky Tactics. I don't know why I didn't give it Mega Chomp. Not going to lie, I actually don't know why I haven't give Moraith a Dark type move. I really could not tell you. I don't think there's like any reason why I didn't want to give it a dark move. I just really don't know why. Did I nerf the 100% accurate AoE prior to days that ruined doubles yet? Which one? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a little bit lost. Yeah, Moraith has Dark Surge. I don't know if people actually use Dark Surge low. I think at one point people did actually run Bamboozle. Or maybe it was Double Whack I'm thinking of. Rate my description? There's no description. I have no idea what you're talking about. Rivids? I have no idea. Oh, Dark Surge to hit Lumi. Ooh. Will there be ever another Loomian with a lot of fan art? What, you mean like a Loomian contest? Like the Wintrix, Harv, and... What was the other fan art Loomian? Oxa? Probably Oxa. I don't know if we're gonna do anything like that for a while. It's not really up to me to decide like those contests. Jimmy's not getting better raid Loomians for ult. I mean, I should get on my ult account. I'm just a little bit lazy, and does it really matter? I think for the majority of the time, I'm probably just going to trade for most of the vouchers anyway. Oh. How do you make your reward text go faster? You just click, right? Clicking, or I think actually maybe a spacebar as well makes it go faster. Danuki still has 100% accurate prior to days. Oh, I'll look into it later, potentially. But yeah, I think the only thing that would actually change is maybe the accuracy a little bit. When is Tatab getting toxic coverage? It doesn't need it. Tatab is very solid just with stabs. It really doesn't need coverage. Like, you've got Toxic Tail, you have Splitting Headache, I think? I honestly don't know if I'd give it anything else. I don't think it needs it. What's up, Josh? How's it going? If Frost Blast is the move for Snow Weather, give Cosmeleon. I mean, yeah, Cosmeleon will get Frost Blasts after we get the Snow Ice Weather. I don't know if it's gonna be snow or like hail or snowstorm. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. When are we gonna get another Vara? We've stopped releasing the Varas right now because we want to spread them out across the game. If we release all of the Varas now, then we can't put them in like we can put them in future areas to unlock them, but they'd already be like discovered. For like something like Vari or Eevee, you want to spread it out over the entire game, or in Pokemon's case, series. Putting them all like in the game at once kind of takes away from the entire point. I do know a lot of people want more Vari evolutions right now, but I honestly disagree, like hard disagree. Hard disagree. I still don't know what you're talking about, Rivids. I don't know what you're talking about, like, description. Description of what? I don't know where you want me to check. Give Luxor something to hit light types. Like what? Ugh. Obviously, it's not getting dark. It doesn't make sense to get metal. So, yeah. Yeah. Bug doesn't hit light super effective. What's up, Dynasty? How's it going? Can I do the raid with you once? Yeah, sure. I open up the raid to everyone. It's just whoever hops in first, I start it with. Does the Twilight line already have haste done? Yeah. Either that happened last season or it's gonna happen next season. One or the other, I just don't remember which one. It's either already in the game or it's gonna be in the game soon. Or it already has it? Okay, it already has it, Lon. A light type move that can hit plants. Luxor wouldn't get that, I don't think. Damn, that's a lot of items. Oh, are you tired? It's not even midnight yet. I mean, yeah, you can use a mycotic user, I guess, to hit the plant types. I think that's probably fine. Will it be easier to get secret abilities from rallying? Compared to what? It depends, like, what you're comparing it to. Like, now? I mean, hasn't it been the exact same? What have we? I think we made improvements to PvP prep, but I don't know if we've touched the secret ability odds in rallying. Hasn't it been the same? Like, might have gotten a small buff, maybe? But I think that's only if you're using secret abilities as the leader. Give Luxor a simple type move that can't change to light. No. That's kind of the entire point of Luxor's ability. I mean, secret ability odds aren't bad on paper. It's like, it depends like what Loomian you're rallying. Because obviously, like, if it's like a Twilight, sure, getting a secret ability Twilight isn't that difficult. But if we're talking about something rarer, significantly, like Obsidian, it takes a long time. Especially if you get unlucky with it as well. And then also, you have to consider, if something is overperforming in PvP, I get berated to nerf it for, like, the next season. So every, like, 2 months, you're basically required to make an entire new team. So I think it's fair to say that hunting for secret abilities is not fun. Could I buff Ragoon? It's really hard to buff Ragoon, to be honest. Like, I legitimately don't know what else to do for Ragoon. The only one that would like actually make it good again would be like the chase down buff, but that was broken. Didn't you mention the idea of a totem that boosts secret ability odds? Since the personality once it eventually becomes useless. Oh yeah, that probably won't come well for a long time. That was like just an idea I came up with. It's not like necessarily guaranteed to get into the game, but it's likely after Route 9 at some time, maybe some points. I do want more totems though. I think that'll be a good idea. Will we ever have another Loomian Legacy livestream for this? Even or no? What do you mean, Blazer? You're being like very I don't know what the best word is. Like, you're not giving me a lot of info to go off, but you're just like kind of making, like kind of like jamming words into a sentence and hoping I understand it. I really don't know what you mean. Luxor needs a move to hit light neutral. It doesn't. Luxor's fine. That's like saying, oh, Mutagon can't hit Vesperaltu, let me give it a light type move really quickly. It doesn't. You mean the LTS streams? We only really do those for the anniversary event, to be honest. That's like the only time we can actually get people online at the same time, since all of our developers are in like different time zones. It's really hard to get multiple developers on at once that are able to participate in a stream. There's also like for our bigger events like Halloween, a lot of our devs are in like the US, so like Thanksgiving and stuff. And then for like Christmas, people are also visiting family. It's really difficult to get people online for that. Especially like that time of year. So the only like realistic time we can do it is anniversary. Thanksgiving events? That isn't up to me. I don't know if we've ever done a Thanksgiving event or not. I really can't remember. But I don't think it really makes that much sense, because isn't that usually when we have our like Halloween events? Kind of like overlaps a little bit. I don't think we should lock Solburst Gobademic behind an event, to be honest. Probably not a good idea. I don't think Gobademic came out on Thanksgiving. Route 6 might have potentially released around Thanksgiving, but I don't think we released Gobademic specifically for Thanksgiving. Black Friday sales on Loomian. We don't really have like that many things to sell though. It's mostly just like boost tokens, right? Redosaur resonate is too much. Yeah, probably. Maybe not. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. Resonate is pretty good for Stratosaur, especially if you get a range attack increase. But Stratosaur, I feel like, has been falling off quite a bit, and then it's also losing Tase for a stun. It might be fine to give Stratosaur Resonate. I don't think it would be like that bad of an idea. Now, after like it's got a few nerfs. What's up, Jimmy? How's it going? Black Friday Boonery discounts. Do people even like grind for Booneries anymore? I don't know if I've seen anyone try to grind for those recently. But then again, with like events, quite a lot. Just woke up 2 hours ago. Nice. Love to see it, man. You tried big on alpha. It was dull. You can use harmonize, by the way, for the boonerers. Larry, I've already said earlier in the stream, there's nothing for me to like do a tour on. Like my setup isn't like anything crazy. I want to get a couple more monitors. I actually want to get like a second PC, but I just do not have the room for that. This room is tiny. Would you make Dusk and Dawn work in single battles? Probably not. I think it's fine to have like gimmick double abilities that don't do anything in singles. I think it's fine. I don't know if you would ever use Dusk and Dawn, to be honest, but I don't think that means I need to buff them or change them. I honestly still think it's fine to have like some filler abilities. Bounty Hunt will come back in the future. I have no idea. That is not up to me. That is not even what I do. So I really couldn't say anything about that one. What's up, Freddy? How's it going? Damn, there's a lot of people spamming join. Psychoblast Mocho. Mocho got a pretty like sizable buff. I probably would leave it for now. You opened 320 vouchers with the Game Pass with 11 boosts and got no gamma. That is unlucky. That is just unlucky, man. Wait, Kelvin, have you done the mastery? Just to double... You've done the mastery, right? Yeah, okay, just making sure. But yeah, that's just unlucky. You opened 500 vouchers and only got 5 Gleaming Ikazunes? That's also pretty unlucky, dang. Yeah, when I do my 1000 voucher video, I'm really hoping I get at least 1 or 2 gammas. I would realistically want 3. If I'm opening 1000, I should basically get 3. But I'll be happy with 2. But if I get like 1, I'm gonna be like a little bit tilted. Yeah, rounds of 30 is fine, because 30 Ikazune vouchers is 1 Gleaming boost. I'm probably just gonna put on like 10 hours. Actually, wait, no. How many hours do I need for 1,000 vouchers? If 2 vouchers is 1 minute, I would need... Oh no. 500 minutes? Right? So like 8 hours and something? Almost 9 hours? You got the gamma without doing the master it? I don't know about that one. You can also trade for extra vouchers. Yeah, I've been trading for some vouchers. I think I've traded for like 150 already. How's it going, Baldy? Pretty good, you know. Just grinding some vouchers again. You got a Gamma Mecha Ika without using a voucher? Damn. I don't know if that's legit or not, Low. I actually don't know if you can get the Gamma without the Mastery. If you can, that's probably an oversight. Am I doing 1,000 voucher video towards the end of the event? I'm gonna do it as a video towards the end of the event. The main issue isn't me getting the vouchers. Obviously, getting the vouchers is gonna be like pretty slow. It's mostly just waiting on the thumbnail. But I'm not gonna rush the artist I commissioned to speedrun it. It's always been the thumbnail. For my hunting thumbnails, I like them to be drawn. I don't want to do like gameplay for them. Or gameplay screenshots. Or Loomian videos at least. What do I trade for boost tokens? For vouchers? Boost tokens. What do you think about Shadowbox Wrestling? I don't know if Wrestling necessarily needs a buff right now, to be honest. But in the future, sure. I'm just saving my vouchers roasted. Again, they're for a video. I'm not gonna use them until I have 1,000. When it comes to editing or creating thumbnails, do you do them yourself? I have... The only thumbnails that people help me on are like the drawing ones, so hunting-wise. All of my thumbnails that aren't hunting, I do myself. It's not too difficult. My thumbnails like aren't anything super insane. I need to like look up more like sparkly effects. Like if I'm doing a PvP video and the thumbnail's like an Ikazune, I want there to be like electric in the background. I just don't have any of those effects. All of those that I used to have were on my 8 terabyte hard drive that died. I mean, the better than mine. I mean, let me check. I mean, for my thumbnails, they're pretty, like, straightforward. I can pull limit. But my thumbnails are pretty simple. Like, obviously, like, the drawing ones are great. But for, the normal thumbnails, this one's fine. You can see that there's effects in the background. It's just an old thumbnail. Let me look it up really quick. See if it pops up. This one. I took this image and I just cropped it in a way so it just gives the effect on the newer one. But yeah, my videos are pretty simple. I like putting my face in the thumbnail because most Loomian content creators don't. So it makes mine stand out a little bit more so you know like whose video it is. Mine are pretty simple. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Vital. Okay. I mean, this one's just gameplay-wise with Loomian slapped on it. I mean, the Loomian Legacy text is fine. This text is a little bit hard to see, and I'm like super zoomed in. This, like, I can give you like pointers, like right now if you want. This font is really bad. You can't read it. That font is fine. This font is hard to see though because like it's small, it's red, it kind of blends in with the background a little bit. You do like thumbnails similar to I Eat, where the Loomians are like pretty small, so you can see the entire thing. I personally do the opposite. I make the Loomians really big, so they take up like half of the thumbnail. But that's just like a preference thing, and that's just how I do it. Like, if I go to my channel really quickly, again. So, yeah, like, I make the Loomian, like, half the screen. Like, you don't really need to see Dusket's toes in the thumbnail, in my opinion. And it fills up the thumbnail more. The only issue with, like, these type of thumbnails is, you can't really, like, add too much else. Like, you can put the Loomian Legacy logo behind the Dusket, like, in the top left. I've got the move on, but there's not really like much for anything else because I've also got my face in the thumbnail. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm in a raid. I should actually help. Another issue is maybe like the ability and moves could be tough. Vital Jab. I have not been helping my teammate at all. He's been just carrying this, but I think we got it. Like the moves are fine because you can make them bigger, but they're fine. They work. The abilities are tough though because the name of the ability is small, and the description of the abilities are tiny, like teeny tiny. I'm not really too sure what you could do for those. I guess you could maybe just replace the abilities with moves, but it doesn't always work. Like for rain summon, you could replace it with wherever the rain summoning move is, but for like elusive, that doesn't really make that much sense to do. So I don't know what you would do for that one. Yeah, I don't really know what else you could do. Yeah, downpour. Like, that would be like an easy change, but you don't necessarily need to do that. Galash as Vice Jaws is fine. Like, this is probably the best thumbnail out of all of these ones. The summary one is pretty good as well. But I don't know what the context is. Like, I don't know what adventures mean. Is it just like a PvP series? Is that what it is? Gavenolin provokes, we can bully Wiki. We'll see. We'll see, because Wiki might be losing compliance. Oh, you glitch out of the map? Oh, okay. Well, that one, it might just be better to, like, title it glitches. I know, like, YouTube, like, some YouTube viewers, like, love glitches or, like, breaking out the map. Might just be easier to title that one and resolve it around glitching. That used to be, like, a big, I think, in, like, Brick Bronze. I think it was, like, Star-Lord, and I think King's Gaming did it a lot as well, where they did, like, a lot of glitching, breaking out of the map type of content. Might be better to, like, advertise the difference. Because, like, Submarine Adventures, to, like I said, to me, like, didn't really mean anything. But that could mean anything. So I guess you could maybe do that as a change. Those ones you can, like, go full clickbait on, like magnify, zoom in with, like, a red circle around it with, like, a red arrow. Like, those ones you can go, like, super clickbait on, like, pretty easily. Like, you won't believe what I found breaking out the map in this location. Like, you can go full clickbait with those. Like, you won't believe what I found. Like, have your character doing a shock face with, like, a red circle next to it, like, what you found. I think actually IE did, not IE, Armenti did one. I think he put me in the thumbnail. Armenti. Oh no, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Glitch. Where, wow, was it? Glitch. I think it was the Route 8 one. I think I meant to get, like, a glitch where you could glitch onto the island, I believe. I don't know what that title is, though. So it's gonna take me a while to find it. Doing a shock face. Yeah, what was the title called? I don't remember. Secrets, maybe? I don't know if I can find it, to be honest. That was a really old video now. That's probably a really old video. Or maybe it was like a multiple, like with those like multiple things. Would Baneface's Tailwinds be removed by Teardown? I don't know. Baneface probably not. Tailwind I also don't know. Will I be streaming the new Bubblegum Sim? Probably not. I'll probably just do videos. I haven't really played Bubblegum Sim on my main account for a while. Bubblegum Sim has just done like quite a few like really grindy updates, and it is not fun to grind that much on 2 accounts. Especially if one is free to play. So I am just playing it on my main on my noob account right now. I only really use my main account just to, like, check out updates, just in case there's like any new features I need to know before hopping on the noob accounts. Why is all this Icicle still banned? Is it problematic? I would say it is not fair still, but some people disagree and whatever. So I'm not really sure about that one. I think Icicle is not super balanced, even for singles. I'm still trying to find the thumbnail for Momenti, but I don't know what the video is. I don't remember. It was when Route 8 came out, but I really don't... Route 8? Maybe that just pops up? Oh my gosh, it did immediately. I hate this, bro. I hate this. Here we are. Their thumbnail. Their thumbnail. That was a pretty good thumbnail. Honestly, he probably could have made this circle even bigger. If I was him, I think I would have... If I made this thumbnail, I probably would have switched the circle to the bottom left, because you could have made it bigger, and you could have put the Loomian Legacy text in the top left instead. But yeah, like, you could do, like, stuff like that. Also, you're in it? Yeah. I meant to, like, hit me up and DM me, like, yo, I need you for a thumbnail. But that's what I mean, though, by those, like, glitching out of the map videos. Those thumbnail styles are really good. Give Nevermere Drudge and Aggressive. No. No. I mean, you can put my character in the thumbnail as well. I don't really care too much. People already have done it in the past. Some people just straight up copy and paste my thumbnails. Like, bro, that is too much. You can't copy my thumbnails, okay? You can take inspiration from my thumbnails, but you can't just straight up copy them and paste them, bro. Come on. I've definitely seen little people take, like, my, do you remember my old, like, Duskit sticker that I, had on my merch shop, like, years ago? I still see some people taking that screenshot and put it in their thumbnails. It's like, bro, that was not made for you. Don't use that. A Loomian Legacy guy copied one of my YouTube thumbnails, too. I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen. Especially with, like, newer content creators for the game. Like, trying to get, like, good pictures of Loomians for a thumbnail is, like, a little bit tough, especially if you don't have the Loomian. I guess also because I put my actual face in a lot of my thumbnails now, it's really hard to steal them because it's got my face in it, doesn't really apply to your thumbnails. But some of my, like, arts thumbnails have got, like, stolen. Especially, like, if it doesn't have my character in it. Actually, no, that doesn't stop people. Even some of my thumbnails that are drawn with my character drawn get stolen sometimes. I don't get it. I don't know. Like, come on, bro. Can we get a Jamie Prope skin? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. You ever think about moving to games outside of Roblox or recording them? I mean, I've done stuff like that in the past. Eventually I might do, like, more stuff like that, but for right now, it's pretty easy just recording Roblox. Eventually, though, I'll probably, like, do, like, more Pokemon stuff. I have, like, all of the Pokemon games. I'll get a Switch 2, maybe sometime this year, if, they're ever accessible to get. And I might do some more, like, Switch stuff. It's been a while, though. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Could I give Ragoon fade? I don't think it needs fade away. I really don't. Pivoting and stealing an ability at the same time doesn't sound balanced. Like an item, okay, like that's whatever. Baffle, maybe. I could see baffle, but I don't know. I don't know. What happened to the mall Jimmy account? I mean, for Loomian stuff, there's not like really too much videos I can make for the more Jammy channel. And then for TOT, I haven't played in a year. Doodle World, I don't play Doodle World's PvP because it just kind of gets boring. A lot of people just don't want to watch it. And the only thing I really do in Doodle World is I'll check out some of their events, and I'll hunt for like their diamond reskins. The only issue for those hunting videos is if there's a Loomian event, it's gonna take priority so much more. So I'll eventually get back to like Doodle World hunting videos, but there's a Loomian event out right now. I'm obviously gonna pick this over it. But other than that, I don't know what to do. Would I play TOT PvP? To be honest, I really don't know if I'm gonna play TOT again. I really don't. Like, right now, I have no incentive to play the game, and I like, for like YouTube-wise, it's not really doing that well. And then, like, just me wanting to play the game desire-wise is also at a very all-time low. Like, I might check it out after their, what are they calling it? Like, the redoing the game, like the rewrites. But I still don't know. I can definitely see myself, though, just checking it out after the rewrites and going from there. Like, if I don't have fun on the game after the rewrites, I won't play it. If it doesn't do well on, like, the YouTube channel, like, for the stream, or, like, maybe a couple of videos, I probably will stop playing it as well. For TOT's rewrite, there's a lot of things that need to go right for me to want to play and upload videos on it. Or it might just be easier just to do, like, update videos on it, to be honest. Like, if I'm not having fun with the game... actually, PvP... I forgot about PvP as well, because PvP hasn't been a thing in the game. Like, I gotta check out PvP, if that's good, I might. But trying to balance Loomian Legacy PvP videos and TOT PvP videos sounds like a nightmare. So I don't know if I'd actually do that, to be honest. So... we'll see, I guess. For the most part, it might just be covering the game in updates. But even then, some of the Tenorians are just so rare and hard to get, it's not fun to even recall like a tutorial on how to get them. What was the beach update that TOT had? They had like, I think it was, what, the third gym or something? Like, it was a gym, and then there was like the beach and the underwater area. It took me a week of non-stop playing to get all 3 of the legendaries. That was not fun. Encounters are absolutely slow as hell. So I was basically just AFK not playing the game, waiting for the legendaries to spawn in the overworld. And after I found all of them, I was like, I don't want to upload this anymore. I don't want to edit this. This was so unfun, and I just don't think I played the game after that again. Maybe I did, though. Was that update before or after, like, the fossil, like, grotto area? I don't remember which one came out first. Why did I change Vesperato's ability? Because Sharp Claws was too strong. The Gleaming Secret ability videos just take a while, and also they're somewhat boring to do. Because I'm not actually, like, playing the game, I'm just AFKing until I get the Gleaming Secret ability, to be honest. And if you look at like my newer hunting videos compared to my older hunting videos, I don't record every find. I just don't know how I would translate that to a gleaming secret ability video like the starter videos I did. I really don't know how to make it different. Because there isn't really much I can do. I want to say I'll get back into the Gleaming Secret ability videos, but like I said, I don't know. I don't know if people really care about that type of content anymore. They take a while to record, they're boring to record, because I'm not actually playing the game. The Pagoda Twilight video, I haven't recorded for that in a while, because events. Like, if there's an event ongoing, I'm gonna be playing the event, not working on the other hunting videos. How long does it take you to edit those hunting videos? Maybe a couple of hours. It's usually not too long. Once all of the hunting is done, it is mostly just calculating, like recording the intro, recording the outro, going over what my finds were. It's not like too much, like a couple of hours maybe. Because I kind of already like do it while I'm recording. Like I don't record for the entire hour and then I have to go through and clip out the parts that I found something. I just record when I need to. If I find something, I'll click record, I'll record like a 10-second clip, and then stop recording. It's like basically edited for me. I just gotta cut out like the start and the end of that clip. Like for like the hunting videos, I've definitely streamlined it a lot. I don't do every encounter, and I don't record the entire time. I don't know if I'm gonna win this fight. This actually might be close. Uh-oh. No. Kinolite Kingdom was the best. Kinolite was actually pretty fun. The main issue with that was like an alpha, right? Or like a beta alpha. Like it wasn't the actual release. I actually don't know what's going on with Kinolite Kingdom. I haven't heard of anything for it in a long time. I think we're also like waiting for Doodle's Runic Island 2 update, right? I think that's like the big hurdle that Wish is trying to get over right now. And I think actually this weekend we're meant to be getting a Doodle. Is it summer event? It's like an event, I think. So yeah, I might check that out. Got it. Last thing I heard, it was still in development, but it looks like it doesn't look like it's anywhere near done. Well, I mean, yeah. Creature capturing games take a really long time to do. Damn. Did I think there's like one item I didn't hit, but I almost got like every item. Damn. Yeah, creature capturing games take a long time to do. Like, just like the simple things as well. Like, you gotta do like the front-end stuff, back-end stuff, UI stuff, models, images, cries, if you have like cries in the game, animations for everything, moves, abilities, stats, balancing-wise, the battle engine, which is back-end stuff, basically. And then they also have like models, because they've also got like the overworld encounters to go to like code that up, the world experience, the world building, how your player interacts with all of the scenery as well. And then all of that, and then you have to polish it and like make it actually like fluid, it runs smooth, and it looks good. Like, it's a lot. Doodle World Dungeons. Yeah, isn't that what Runic Islands 2 is gonna be? Or was it renamed to Dungeons? I don't know. TOT is really good at hyping things up, but not really great at delivering. I mean, look at the initial launch. Well, I mean, yeah, but they're also, like, inexperienced developers. I don't know if anyone on the TOT dev team has actually worked on any games before TOT. I couldn't answer that, but I don't think a lot of them have. So, with that, like, inexperience is honestly bound to happen. That's a given. The only, like, issue I had with, like, the TOT release wasn't honestly, like, the release. Like, yeah, it was funny, don't get me wrong. It was funny just to, like, see it blow up. Like, finally, it's like, finally, it's not just us. Like, so now, like, people know that, yeah, it just happens sometimes. But my big issue with, like, the TOT release was, like, how they built up the game. It wasn't even TOT, it was, like, a Brick Bronze clone originally. But my issue with it was, like, the marketing that they did and how they announced it. Like, oh, this is the true Brick Bronze successor. It's like, bro... It really came off to me like, oh, this is, like, the better Loomian Legacy. Like, this is the true successor to Brick Bronze that Loomian Legacy didn't become. Like, it really just felt like a knock at Loomian. But yeah, I still don't know why their initial thought process was to make a Brick Bronze clone, because it wasn't going to stay up. Roblox would have obviously, like, taken it down. So, like, if they wanted to keep it up constantly, they would have to do what, like, the Brick Bronze clones already do, and, like, have a Discord server with, like, links to their new uploaded one. But, I mean... It just sounds weird for them to do that. I agree, that's the issue I had with it initially, made me skeptical. Yeah, I really didn't like the, like, advertisement of, like, oh, this is basically just the better LL. That also, like, was like, why? That's, like, just bad marketing. So yeah. I think it was a good idea, though, for them to switch up and not to do a Brick Bronze clone, obviously, like, to actually work on their own game. But I mean... I feel like they released the game way too early. And same for, like, Loomian, we probably released our game a little bit early. Because, like, Loomian's way different... Damn. Loomian's way different to, like, Brick Bronze. Like, Brick Bronze didn't have, like, models, the world building is, like, the maps-wise is way better. Like, there's just, like, a lot more that you have to do compared to Brick Bronze. Like, it's kind of, like, the same for, like, TOT's developers. Like, from them going from, like, a Brick Bronze clone to TOT is probably, like, a completely, like, rehaul of the game, basically. And they're doing it again with, like, the rewrites. But Doodle World, because they don't have, like... I mean, to be fair, I love Doodle World, but the sprites aren't sprites, they're just... they're just, like, decals, they're images, they're not sprites. And I would say the Doodle World's, like, map building isn't anything too crazy. It kind of reminds... It feels a little outdated, but I think that's, like, kind of the entire goal. Like, I think that's, like, just the game's atmosphere. It fits with it very well. So, I don't know. Well, I mean, I love Doodle World, though. Like, it's very like jokey with itself. If you like read like the dialogue or story, it's always poking fun at itself. Like, and I think it's actually like got a good charm because of that. I think Doodle World's like story, like map, and like images, they all go so well together. I wish the sprites were actually like sprites, and they were actually like animated somewhat at the very least. Because like, right now they kind of add just 2D images. There's no like there's like no life to them basically. Stop playing TOT because of bugs. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of bugs. I fell through the floor quite a lot, and then I've also like the save date issues, which I'm still mad about. Save date, like, don't get me wrong, like doing like coding save data and stuff like that, especially like a trade system as well, is tough. But man, does it freaking suck if you experience it. It just sucks. I love the crossover in Doodle World. I had fun collecting the reference skins. I mean, yeah, those are really cool as well. Like, Doodle World has a lot of skins, though. I honestly don't think Doodle World needed a second shiny, to be honest. But I don't really like hunt that much in Doodle Worlds compared to like a lot of other people, so maybe they did. But I feel like for a Doodle World, you're not really hunting for like the glee or the shinies. You're hunting for the reskins, right? Or I guess technically you're hunting for multi tints. How do you feel about the designs in TOT? Hey, honestly, like I said, I haven't played TOT in a year. I legitimately think the only Tenorian I can name is Faldrick. Not even like trying to cap or like say anything bad. I physically don't remember any other Tenorian. None of them are rememberable to me. I could not name you another Tenorian. And the only reason why I remember Faldrick is because I have a plush of it. The starters? I don't remember the starters. I know that one's a grass bunny. I don't know the name though. I think there's a grass bunny, a Walter space dog. Something. I think one of its tail is like a hand or something. What was the fire starter? I'm pretty sure I picked the fire starter as well, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it's Snake! Oh, I was thinking of like, no, it can't be a snake. Doodle Walls is a snake. Yeah, I do not remember the name, Lo. I really, like, don't remember much about Tenorian's designs or names. None of them really stuck to me. Like, none of them were, like, super rememberable for me. Not saying that's a bad thing. It's probably just because of, like, how little I've played TOT. Chihuahua? Oh, was that the, water starter name? That doesn't sound like a final evolution. That sounds like a middle or first stage. Can we get other types of Gaudrone? Probably not. I don't think we need more cores. I think what we have is fine. There was like cat in a balloon. I really can't tell you the name of that. I know what you're talking about, Lo, because I'm pretty sure I hunted for one of them on a few streams. I could not tell you the... Oh, Clemitten? Yeah, I could not tell you the name for that. I don't know if he hunted for, like, an air balloon one. think it was like a different one, like it might be in a split evolution or something. Yikes, that was a lot of damage. The only Tenorian I can remember, like the name Fordrick I remember and its design. I remember like what some of the designs somewhat look like I said, like the starters. You got like the water dog, the grass bunny rabbit. There's a bird that's like basically like kind of Staraptor. I only remember that one though because you used it for every raid because it was broken for the raids. Like I think its move was just super effective against everything, I think. I don't know what it looks like, though. There's an Ice Gouge that... Yeah, the Ice Gouge has the highest health multiplier out of all of the Gouge, but it's the easiest to beat because it has 2 quad weaknesses. It's quad weak to Fire and Brawler. And the Electric and Ice and the Electric and Fire one don't. They're only quad weak to Earth, but they have hover ability. So they don't technically have one. Ooh. Damn, that's a lot of items. Don't mind if I do. Now that I think about it, when Loomian... DD? Is that Doodle World? Why do you put DD? Or is that like a different game? And TOT came out the first legendary was Ghost type? Loomian's was Dusket. Doodle World was Glubby, I'm guessing. No, wasn't it technically Kronos? Or was Kronos introduced later on? I'm assuming it was Glubby. What was TOT's legendary low? I'm like really struggling. I don't know what the legendaries are. Pretty sure the TOT legendary was a grass goddess or something. I must have completely blanked that because I do not remember that one at all. Flow River? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Flow River. Oh, it's like a flower... Wait, there's 2 different versions. There's one that looks like it's wilted, and there's one that's like a rose type of thing. Like it's got petals. I don't remember there being a legendary with like 2 different forms. TOT also did a Dolls collab. I don't think I played that event, I'm not gonna lie. I think TOT did a Halloween and Christmas event, I don't think I played any of them. I really didn't want to put more time into that because I was already like doing other things. They added a second form later on. I probably missed that then. I probably didn't play when they introduced that. I really don't remember the first form though. Or whatever the first one was. I'm assuming it was the Withered one. I don't even know like where you encounter that. I'm actually like drawing a huge blank on that, to be honest. When is Garjong gonna learn the strong moves in the like in the raid? At some point, probably after Route 9 though, because I want to redo the Garjong shop a little bit. So some moves might cost more. Right now for like the Garjong shop to learn moves, you can only... Oh, every move only costs like a maximum 2 different items. But I want some items... Oh, some moves to cost way more. These Garjong raids are way too hard. Ice one, any brawler type, and fire type is basically what you want to spam. We'll try Rogue Assault. I don't think I've used Rogue Assault yet on this Grim. Let's see how well this goes. Damn! Bro just died! Bro just freaking exploded! Okay, Rogue Assault can take it down an entire Barrelin. That's not too bad. Maybe this is like what I'm actually meant to be doing and not spamming Vital. That was a crit? Okay. You just got 2 Alpha Mechas from 130 vouchers. Not too bad, not too bad. Not too bad. What would you do if I somehow had $400 and donated it to you? I don't know. What can $400 even get you these days, to be honest? I'm not saying, like, don't donate. Obviously, that's too much to donate. But nothing comes to my mind. Can that even get you a Switch? Switch... How much does a Switch 2 even cost? 400, like, pounds? Like, $500 maybe? If they're even in stock anywhere. I legitimately don't even know. But yeah, don't donate $400 low. That's way too much to donate to someone. Will you guys ever hire a new Loomian designer? I don't think we need any more designers. I'm not saying that we won't ever do it, but I don't think we really need more right now. We've already gotten like a lot of artists that work on Loomian designs. Like, I'm pretty sure the majority of our dev team is artists. So I really don't know if we need more. Have I played the new Mario Kart? Nope, I don't have a Switch. I never bought one. I don't want to buy a Nintendo Switch when there was only one game on it. Now there's 2 games, but I don't think that's enough games for me to buy the Switch. I'll wait until, like, maybe the new Pokemon game comes out, and then I might buy the Switch too. Otherwise, I'm not gonna worry about that. I remember back in 2019 when Creekcraft did daily Roblox jailbreak streams, one single person donated 3,000 to him in a single stream. Was that like a stolen credit card or something? Like, damn. Or bro got his mom's credit card? But, like, as a content creator, like, that stuff is like, ew. Like, obviously, like, you really appreciate it as a streamer or content creator, but it's like, ew. Why or where did you get the money from? Like, is it actually yours? Or, like that much to me is like, that's kind of a red flag. So yeah. I've had a few people, like, obviously do, like, pretty big donos to me, but I'm like, bro, you gotta chill. Like, the donos are, like, for, like, change, basically, like, dollars, like $10 max. I really don't like people donating more than that, to be honest. Like, I would rather you just go buy something for yourself. It's always like awkward to look. It's like, what do you even like say to like someone if they donate you like $3,000? Like, there's only like so many times you can say thank you before like nobody else in the stream wants to watch the stream anymore. It's like, it's really awkward, to be honest. I can only, I think they said over the entire stream, Joa, not in a single dono. But yeah, obviously, like, as a content creator, you really appreciate it, and you obviously can't thank them enough. But it's like, if it's a huge amount, it's like, okay, red flag going off. Did they steal the credit card? Is it the credit card stolen? Is it like their parents' credit card? Is it their money? Are they drunk? Is it their account? Whatever. But on the other hand, it's like, like, I don't stream for people to donate like that amount of money. If I could limit donations to like $10 at most, I would definitely do that. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate like every donor that I get, but like after a certain amount, it's like, I would really rather you just go spend that on yourself. Especially like in this day and age with like the freaking price of everything. Like, content creators don't really need donos, to be fair. Like, feel free to like donate to like your small content creator, up and coming content creator, but for like the big guys, like if I'm saying, like, I don't make a whole lot of money, but I make enough to live off of. And if I'm saying this, like, you don't need to donate to me, you really don't need to donate to people that have like bigger channels than me. Like, most content creators don't really need the donos. It was over the stream, but I'm pretty sure like it was free 1,000 donos. Damn, that might have not been through a YouTube's donation system. Then that might have been like through Streamlabs or something. Stream Elements, one of them, maybe. I don't think most people use those type of donos anymore, though, because you can PayPal charge them back. I mean, yeah, I would, like, instead of people donating, I would rather people become, like, members, because then they get, like, the emotes. I would also want to do, like, more, like, members videos, but I just don't have any ideas. I don't really have, like, that much time to really work on them. And I don't really know what type of content I would even lock behind a paywall. Because I don't do anything, like, super insane that is really worth it of locking it behind a paywall. Can we give Shrewd Blast to Hydrolon? I would wait until Hydrolon gets the item. The critical hitting item. And then we'll go from there. When is the item coming out? That is a great question. I could not tell you. I don't know. I do not know. Whenever we get the chance to put it in the game. Can we add a play again button? Probably not right now. We probably won't. When is Grimuline getting driving false? I don't think Grimuline really needs it. Grimuline, like, right now in PvP is actually, like, really good. Are we ever gonna see a doubles competitive? We will eventually. I think I'm gonna save it low for year 2. I want to try and, like, make double battles a little bit easier to get into, like give them more features like Tailwind and whatever. It would also be nice if we have like mints and whatnot to make getting Loomians easier for PvP. Because the majority of the Loomian Legacy PvP player base don't do doubles. So they would have to make multiple Loomians for doubles PvP. I would rather have PvP prep be a bit improved as well. What's the leaderboard in YouTube chat? It's a new thing that they did. So like every time that you like talk in the chat or like participate in the stream, you get XP. That's kind of it. I'm guessing donos also count to it, because I don't think Trilla has like talked that much, but she did donate at the very start, so that's probably why. I don't entirely know why they did it, but I guess it's something. I don't think there's a way to disable it, though. I think you're just kind of stuck with it. Because I didn't enable it. I think if you click on like top fans in the top right, it actually tells you who is on the leaderboard and how much XP people have. Okay, this is probably going to be my last one, so I guess we're just going to solo it. Number 2, yeah, you're a simp, Isaac. You've talked too much. You've talked too much in the chat. Yeah, this is going to be my last raid for the stream, and then I gotta go record some stuff. What does it follow? Nothing, it's just to like farm engagement, I guess. I actually don't know. What am I recording? You'll have to wait and see. Because if it's PvP related, I don't really want people building counter teams for it. But yeah, I'll probably do a little bit of hunting as well. I gotta get that 24-hour hunting video done. 1 AM recording session? Yeah, I usually record like after 10 PM when most people on my street are like in beds. A little bit easier for me. Top 36, damn! What do I do before 10? I'm usually like in well, I might sometimes stream like 10 PM. Like if there's a Loomian update, I'll stream. Before 10 PM, I'm in like Discord calls for like Loomian development stuff. On like certain days, like Tuesdays, I have meetings for Loomian stuff. Game balancing, if I ever need to like do that, if there's like a new Loomian that got modeled recently or designed, I can do the stats or abilities and balancing for it wise. I will also like record some videos throughout the day, like hunting videos. Like these ones, because I'm not like recording for like 2 hours straight, I'm recording for like a short, like maybe 1 minute every like 5 minutes. Those I'll record through the day as well. The late night recording is like PvP stuff generally. How do I make low stats? Mostly depends on what the Loomian's design is, or like any lore as well. That is kind of it, to be honest. Ugh. Have I played Blocktails? Yeah, I actually played on stream. Whenever the last update was, I did it on my second channel, Jammy Plays. I beat it all in like 2 streams. Uh-oh. Please wrestle and live. Yes. But yeah. Blocktails was like pretty difficult at the start, but once I got used to like the mechanics, I feel like it got easier and easier and easier. The only like challenging, like once I beat the game, the only challenging part was that boss fight. I could not beat that boss fight solo. I definitely needed like more prep for it. My name's Jamie, but my online alias Elias? What's that freaking name?
Alias.
Alias is Gemma. Gotta wake up in 7 hours to return from holiday on a train. Okay, see you later, bugger. And actually, I just beat the raid, so that's probably where I'm gonna leave it off as well. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. I might be live again tomorrow. Again, just probably doing raids. But, I gotta, like, lock in and, like, record a lot of the 24-hour hunting video. I gotta try and get that done before this weekend. So, yeah, I'll see you big noobs later.